Let's join forces and come together, connecting our hearts as one. With a deep breath in unison, breathing in the highest prana, life force energy, divine intelligence, and solar light codes that are available in this moment. Anchoring your energy, your focus and attentions into this present moment. Bringing all of your attention into your body. Outside in nature, you find yourself walking along a path barefoot on the earth. Whether it's through a forest, up a rocky mountain path, on a beautiful glade of meadow with lush grass, wherever you find yourself, feel the earth's energy beneath your feet. Connecting to her fifth dimensional crystalline grid of comprehensive divine love and her fifth dimensional record keeper crystals. Anchoring all the light we invoke today deep within her to radiate to all life upon her. Intending that we be deeply rooted and grounded throughout today and for as long as needed. Deep breath now, breathing in Mother Earth's healing and grounding energies through the meridians at the bottoms of your feet. And on your out-breath, send the light of the divine through you to her for cleansing, healing, and wholeness. Again. Let's intend that this energy exchange continues throughout this call and for as long as needed. Now, as you traverse your path, find a place, maybe a warm rock that's been heated by the sun, or the base of a tree, or a lush grassy meadow to sit upon. Feeling your root chakra connecting with the earth, feeling the pulsation deep within your body. Light your candle. Page 156, our candle lighting prayer. Blessed flame, come forth now. We call upon Saint Germain, Lady Portia, Archangel Zadkiel, Lady Amethyst, and the beings of light from the seventh ray. We call upon the company of heaven, the cosmic beings from the grand central sun, the beings of light from the realms of illumined truth, the violet star angels, and our personal team of guides and angels. May the light we invoke today ignite our inner fire, empowering and illuminating our path with passion, creativity, and insight as we co-create the new earth. We ask that this be the spark to set all life free. And so it is. In God's most holy name, I am. Archangel Michael and Saint Germain, we call upon you and ask that you reaffirm and strengthen the ring of white lightning around our entire energetic being, our space, home, and property, around our loved ones, friends, family, animal companions, and around this sweet earth and all life upon her. Fill this divine protection with the fifth dimensional crystalline solar violet flame and cut free, cut free, cut free anything not of the light. Enhance this divine protection with every elevated holy breath we take. And feel this divine protection now around the new earth and all life upon her. We thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. Let's now connect in consciousness as we ascend into the fifth dimensional pyramid of power. And we take our seats in our amethyst crystal chairs, forming a circle around the amethyst crystal table, which is engulfed with the emerald green and violet flame. We invite all those who are in need of healing and asking for assistance to come forth now. And if you wish, say the names out loud of anyone in your immediate network of family or companions that are in need of healing. Place them on the amethyst crystal table as well, including yourself. I am invoking the emerald green and violet flame to transmute anything less than love and light from the core of purity, from every cell of my body. We ask that this cleansing and healing continues throughout this call and for as long as needed, in alignment with each being's highest good and God's will. It is done. Shift your focus now to your heart center, taking slow, deep, heart-centered breaths. Feeling your diaphragm expand with every in-breath. I am that I am. I am the full expression of my I am presence, here and now. I am tangibly manifesting my I am presence on planet Earth with every breath I take. Let's intend that throughout this day, all those that we get to communicate with, whether over the phone, the internet, or in person, that we are pulsing a pink ray of divine light from our heart to theirs. Visualize this now. And make this a daily practice if you desire. Breathing in soft pink light now into your heart. Releasing all constrictions. Melting all blockages. Softening the edges. And setting intentions now for your life and the world. Page 33, Declaration of Independence. I am a violet star, guardian of the flame, God's greatest gift, purging the earth from eons of lifetimes, ours and others, no need to blame. I am a violet star, bringing forth higher power, defeating fear, dispelling delusions, breaking barriers, holding heart consonance. Love is the answer. I am a violet star, collectively in oneness, accepting of others with compassion and kindness as our journeys unwind, discovering the dream that lies within. I am a violet star, contributing my gifts to grace all mankind that knows no bounds, to cleanse and restore like never before, bestowing freedom and wholeness. I am a violet star, transmuting relentlessly with my flaming wand, healing humanity, personally and collectively, obtaining self-mastery and higher consciousness. I am a violet star, shining brighter, illuminating the way, claiming my power, ascending to new heights with the violet flame, manifesting victory for all. I am a violet star, a son and daughter of Saint Germain. Page 0, sections 1, 2, 5, and 6. I am presence, and I am one with my Father, Mother, God, and I am one with the I am presence of every man, woman, and child on earth. In loving gratitude, I breathe my life forth. My I am presence consecrates every thought, word, feeling, and action I express throughout this day with light and love and appreciation for my gift of life, and so it is. I am asking my I Am Presence to take control of my thoughts, feelings, words, and actions, to guide me to my highest divine potential, and to blaze the violet flame of God's infinite perfection in, through, and around everything I have ever done that conflicts with divine love. I am vibrationally anchored to the geomagnetic and electromagnetic fields of this planet. I am intending my internal Schumann resonance and the Schumann resonance of my home and property be directly connected to the Earth's highest Schumann resonance in Chile, to whatever degree is optimal for my evolution and in whatever time frame is optimal. I leave it up to Spirit to adjust the direct connection. In whatever way is optimal for our life on Earth, so be it. Page 62, Goddess Liberty. After, we'll sit in her energy for a minute. I call upon the Goddess of Liberty to liberate me from any limitation that is keeping me from fulfilling my highest destiny. I assume the mantle of an inspired co-creator under the guidance of my divine self, and I go forth in constant assurance of success. I know I am a teacher of the new emerging wisdom and truth. May I never hesitate to speak my truth and share my wisdom as my spirit leads me to do so. I accept the role of a gentle guide to all those who are led to me. Page 186. I am the open door for the light of God. I am my I Am Presence, and I am one with my Father, Mother God. In loving gratitude, I breathe my newly elevated life force and prana. I am consciously aware that with every elevated holy breath I take, my I Am Presence is consecrating my thoughts, feelings, words, and actions with light and love in appreciation for my gift of life. My I Am Presence is one with the I Am Presence of every man, woman, and child on earth. As we breathe our holy breath in unison, our I Am Presences merge into one luminous being of light that is cradling Mother Earth and all life evolving upon her within the divinity of our unified heart flames. As one voice, we send forth a clarion call, asking for assistance from the beings of light in the realms of illumined truth. Their welcome response comes from every corner of the cosmos, from our Father, Mother God, the Solo Logos, from suns beyond suns, the mighty Elohim, and the remaining legions of light throughout infinity. Beloved ones, we ask that you now expand the flame of God's comprehensive divine love that is now pulsating within every person's newly recalibrated heart flame. Create from this sacred fire a tremendous heart of love that envelops the entire planet Earth. This force field of light is now magnetizing the love of God from every ascended level of being in the universe. This unfathomable influx of divine love is flowing in, through, and around every person, place, condition, and thing on earth. This powerful frequency of God's love is anchoring within the core of purity in every atomic and subatomic particle and wave of life on this sweet earth, a new planetary cause of God's comprehensive divine love. Our Mother God and the feminine aspect of deity throughout infinity now summon from the great, great silence 12 mighty fifth-dimensional solar archangels of comprehensive divine love. These majestic beings respond to the clarion call of our Mother God. They each descend into the atmosphere of Earth and take their strategic position around the equator of this planet. Now in unison, the fifth-dimensional archangels inbreathe from the very core of creation the highest frequencies of our Father, Mother God's comprehensive divine love that humanity has ever been able to receive. On their in-breath, these selfless messengers of God project this brand new frequency of God's comprehensive divine love into the newly recalibrated heart flame of every person on earth. This awesome influx of our Father, Mother God's love is creating a symphony of love that is now ensouling and interpenetrating our beloved Mother Earth and all life evolving upon her. This new frequency of comprehensive divine love is now being encoded within the fifth-dimensional crystalline solar heart chakra of every person on the planet. As this occurs, the I Am presence of every man, woman, and child is becoming an open door, a power point of light, unified in consciousness with the I Am presence of every other person on earth. With every holy breath we take, we are now inbreathing, assimilating, expanding, and projecting God's comprehensive divine love. This is a blessing. This is blessing humanity, the elemental kingdom, the angelic kingdom, and Mother Earth. The I Am presence within every person has now lovingly volunteered to permanently be the open door for God's resplendent, comprehensive divine love. Through our I Am presence, every person is now seeing the scintillating colors of this divine love, smelling the fragrance of this love, and hearing the cosmic tones and moving melodies of this exquisite love. Through this influx of light, humanity is becoming love in action. We are now collectively changing into God's comprehensive divine love, the core vibration of the primal light substance, which has gone into creating the present negative conditions surfacing on earth to be healed. With the assistance of our Father, Mother God, the feminine aspect of deity throughout infinity, the 12 fifth-dimensional solar archangels of comprehensive divine love, and the I Am presence of every human being, we have become the cause of this force field of divine love, now permanently anchored on earth. Together we have set in place the basic spiritual forces of God's comprehensive divine love, over which Mother Earth and all life evolving upon her are now ascending out of our long exile and darkness into the fifth-dimensional realms of crystalline solar light. Unified in consciousness with the kingdoms of earth and the realms of heaven, we are now the open door. We are exploring and rediscovering the great family of God in which we now find complete support for the fulfillment of the divine plan as we co-create the divine matrix for a generational changing of the guard. This is what our Father, Mother God's magnetic force field of comprehensive divine love is attracting to each of us personally and all of us collectively. Humanity en masse is now being raised into a profound awakening of supreme love consciousness. We are, here and now, the masters of love we were always destined to be. We are beings of love, accepting responsibility for loving this sweet earth and all her life free. We are one with this blessed planet, and Mother Earth is one with us. Now the 12 fifth-dimensional solar archangels of comprehensive divine love are intensifying their light through every person's heart flame. This is preparing humanity at a cellular level to withstand higher frequencies of light than we have ever experienced. Every person involved with co-creating the divine matrix for the generational changing of the guard is now being permanently invested with an invincible force field of comprehensive divine love. This force field is initiating each of us into a higher order of service to the light. This will ensure victory for this facet of the divine plan. And so it is. Beloved, I am. Beloved, I am. Beloved, I am that I am. Page 180. God's abundance is the path to eternal peace, and eternal peace is the path to God's abundance. I am I am presence, and I am one with the I am presence of every person on earth. Through the power of my spoken word, I command God's unformed primal light substance from the core of creation to tangibly manifest my heart-based invocations, decrees, and prayers here and now. The golden flame of God's infinite abundance and eternal peace is now flowing into every person's heart flame through Earth's fifth-dimensional crystalline solar grid of comprehensive divine love. I breathe in deeply, and I become one with this golden light as I enter the secret place of the Most High Living God within my heart. As I enter this sacred space on the holy breath, I am open and receptive to the impulses pouring forth from the heart and mind of God. The hour has at last arrived, and the divine fiat has been issued by my Father, Mother God, for the divinity pulsating within my heart flame to be given full liberty and freedom of expression. My I Am Presence rejoices in this divine edict and will now give me every possible assistance in manifesting the heart-based patterns of God's infinite abundance and eternal peace tangibly in my life and the lives of all humanity. I am now a keeper of the golden flame of abundance and eternal peace in accordance with my divine destiny. My earthly bodies are being brought into perfect balance, and the latent powers encoded within my heart flame are being released. The abilities I have developed over eons of time that will assist me in co-creating the new earth are being brought into a balanced state of true mastery within me. With the divine intervention of the entire company of heaven, the I Am Presence of every person is now able to enlighten them to the divine truth that God's infinite abundance and eternal peace are inseparable aspects of God's perfection. One of these divine qualities cannot exist without the other. With this knowing, I realize all is well. These are days of great acceleration due to the unique awakening and the influx of divine consciousness that is flooding the earth. The vibratory action of every facet of life is being stepped up the maximum that cosmic law will allow. The golden flame of abundance and eternal peace is flowing through my heart flame, allowing me to experience the bliss and joy of Earth's ascension into greater levels of perfection. And I now realize I am a golden son of God's abundance and eternal peace, now manifest and eternally sustained by divine grace. I am a golden son of God's abundance and eternal peace, now manifest and eternally sustained by divine grace. I am a golden son of God's abundance and eternal peace, now manifest and eternally sustained by divine grace. And so it is. This is my prayer of gratitude and acceptance. Through the power of God anchored in my heart and within the hearts of all humanity, I invoke the divine light of gratitude and acceptance. Precious sacred fire, blaze in, through, and around every electron of my being. Flood my consciousness with gratitude and acceptance of God's infinite flow of abundance. Lift me into the realms of truth and bless me with the clear inner knowing that the God supply of all good things is my divine birthright. I relinquish now, in the name of God, all of the power I have ever given to lack and limitation through my thoughts, words, actions, or feelings. I relinquish now in the name of God all of the beliefs I have ever had that are based in poverty consciousness. In deep humility and gratitude, I consecrate and dedicate my very life to be the open door through which God's infinite abundance will flow to bless me, my family, friends, co-workers, and all humanity. As I think, speak, feel, and act, the presence of God within me is expanding God's gift of prosperity to all life evolving on earth. I am an awakened light being. I gratefully accept God's gift of prosperity and infinite abundance. And so it is. I am, I am, I am. Page 193, only the invocation and the mantra. I am my I am presence, and I am one with the I am presence of every person on earth. Together we invoke the violet flame with the power and might of 1,000 suns to transmute back into light every thought, feeling, word, action, memory, and belief humanity has ever misqualified in any time frame or dimension, both known and unknown. And so it is. Transmute by the violet fire all causes and cores not of God's desire. I am a being of cause alone, that causes love, the sacred tone. Transmute by the violet fire, all causes and cores not of God's desire. I am a being of cause alone, that causes love, the sacred tone. Transmute, transmute by the violet fire, all causes and cores not of God's desire. I am a being of cause alone, that causes love, the sacred tone. And so it is. Beloved, I am that I am. And in the book, The Violet Flame, A Game Changer, pages 30 and 32, on page 32, we will only do the top decree, and we'll say all of the decrees 3 times each, and feel them building in energy with each repetition. Violet flame, burst forth relief and transmute limiting beliefs. Violet flame, blaze through my impediments and bring mighty miraculous benefits. Violet flame, obliterate all obstructions and illuminate a crystal path of instructions. Violet flame, revive my soul and bestow me with being whole. Violet flame, burst forth relief and transmute limiting beliefs. Violet flame, blaze through my impediments and bring mighty miraculous benefits. Violet flame, obliterate all obstructions and illuminate a crystal path of instructions. Violet flame, revive my soul and bestow me with being whole. Violet flame, burst forth relief and transmute limiting beliefs. Violet flame, blaze through my impediments and bring mighty miraculous benefits. Violet flame, obliterate all obstructions and illuminate a crystal path of instructions. Violet flame, revive my soul and bestow me with being whole. Violet flame, transmute the mire. Violet flame, transmute ill will and desire. Violet flame, transmute false self and illusion. Violet flame, transmute detritus and delusion. Violet flame, transmute the mire. Violet flame, transmute ill will and desire. Violet flame, transmute false self and illusion. Violet flame, transmute detritus and delusion. Violet flame, transmute the mire. Violet flame, transmute ill will and desire. Violet flame, transmute false self and illusion. Violet flame, transmute detritus and delusion. I am the violet flame, freedom is my game. I am the violet flame, forgiveness always reigns. I am the violet flame, transmuting stress and strain. I am the violet flame, embracing all in thy name. I am the violet flame, freedom is my game. I am the violet flame, forgiveness always reigns. I am the violet flame, transmuting stress and strain. I am the violet flame, embracing all in thy name. I am the violet flame, freedom is my game. I am the violet flame, forgiveness always reigns. I am the violet flame, transmuting stress and strain. I am the violet flame, embracing all in thy name. Visualizing now your entire physical body and your energy field engulfed with the violet flame. And visualize the entire planet, a ball of violet flame. Our closing prayer, page 152. Sealed in the violet flame of cosmic forgiveness, I send forth my gratitude to the beloved presence of God, I am, in me and in all humanity, to the great host of ascended masters, the cosmic beings, the angelic host, and the elemental kingdom who have served all life this day. I offer you the cup of my consciousness as a holy grail, through which the light of creation will flow to fulfill the divine plan for planet Earth. Beloved Father, Mother God, from this moment forth, with every breath I take, empower me with the ability to radiate the love of my I Am presence to every particle and wave of life belonging to or serving the earth at this time. I realize the oneness of all life, and in deep humility, I bow before the light of the cosmos as I serve as a pulsation of light in the body of the Supreme Source, I am. And so it is, for I have decreed it in God's most holy name, I am. Placing your hands on your solar plexus and feeling your power. Go forth and create a beautiful day for yourself and for others, and radiate your love to all that you meet, all whom you meet. Thank you for your participation. Extinguish your candle. Thank you.